Hey, Nicole here with Doji again. We're going to be doing a sit review. Reviews are always really good, making sure that your dogs rehearse all the commands, that they know everything. Perhaps if you haven't worked on something for a while, reviewing is always great, and you want to make sure that you're as repetitive as possible, especially with certain commands that might be a little bit difficult, like down or stay, for example. But we're going to be working on weight. Like I said in the previous video, I'm not going to be using treats for him because when I do have him down, of course, his anxiety gets a little bit high up there. And when dogs get really anxious, they're not too inclined to take treats. So I will just be using Power of Affection. But if he is extremely nervous, I will not touch him. I will, however, tell him, good boy, good sit, and making sure that he does understand. If dogs are really nervous and, they have a little bit of trouble sitting down, having them stay in that certain position is great. But if they get a little bit frustrated, you might have to just kind of walk them around a little bit, kind of get some energy out, and then go back and rehearse that command. All right. So we had some cuddle time, and he's a little bit more calm now. All right, so basically all I'm going to be doing is walking him around, and I will intermittently ask him to sit down. If he does not sit, just really, really slight, little tug at that leash there, getting his attention again. If he does not want to focus. Okay, so just a brief circle right around, and then I will intermittently ask him to sit down. Again, if he's a little bit nervous, maybe he's not too keen to listening to you for that certain period of time, get him to move around a little bit of walking, get some of that energy out. Let's go. Doji, sit. Sit. Just like how I said before, very interested in everything, little bit anxious, not wanting to sit for me. Just going to keep working on it. Sit. Seeing cars drive around is definitely very interesting. Sit. Doji. Focus. Focus. Sit. Sit. Good. Sit. Good sit. He is not anxious right now, so this is going to be a great time for me to give him affection. Good sit. Reinforcing the command by saying good sit. Very good. We're going to continue walking now. I'm not trying to force him to sit down. All I do is apply just a little bit of pressure to his bottom area. If he would not sit down, if I did that, I would simply walk him right around again, and then ask him to once again sit down. Sit. Good sit. Okay, as you can see, he's a little bit vocal, a little whiny. Not going to go in with that affection. I did tell him it was a good sit. Very good. Gonna walk around again. Sit. 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 Doji, sit. Sit. There we go. Good sit. Good sit. Little bit distracted by other people. That's okay. Walk. Yes. That was great. Right on the mark. We're going to do it again. Again, if he's really nervous, don't give in to that. You want to make sure that you don't give them any affection. You can reinforce the command. Good sit. But don't go in and nurture that affectionate or nurture that nervous behavior at all. Sit. 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 Good sit. Very good. When you do have your dog on a walk, you want to make sure that they stop and sit whenever you stop. This ensures, of course, that they are always in that nice heel position. You want to make sure that they don't get too far ahead of you or behind you. You want to make sure that they are right beside you. Walk. Walk. Sit. Up. Sit. 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 There we go. Good sit. Okay, again. Continue walking. If the dog does protest, just keep on going. You cannot let them win. Let's go. Sit. 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 Good sit. Good sit. All right, so when you are walking him, if he's a little bit distracted, bringing him around into a different direction, kind of getting to bring that focus back on you will help. He loves the girls here, so he's really excited to see everybody, and also he wants to see Sausage. But we'll continue working on this. Dioji, especially with his intense love for Mr. Sausage, we want to make sure that he can overcome that and still listen and follow through with commands. It's been Nicole here with Dioji. Been working on all kinds of stuff, huh? Yes. Been working on sit. It's about to be reunited, and it'll feel so good. We'll see you guys later. Bye. Oh, I know.